matey's reports. Explore!
Rescue!
Protect!
Above and beyond!
The octonauts and the swimming moose.
Arriving at the kelp forest.
Cool! We have so much to do!
I thought all we have to do is measure the kelp.
That's not all, Quasi. We have to check the water temperature and the color of the kelp. Then we can determine how the temperature of the water is impacting the kelp.
And if the water is warmer than last time, it could mean the kelp isn't getting the nutrients it needs to stay healthy.
What was that?
I don't know. I can't remember anything making a noise like that in the middle of the ocean.
It could be the bellowing behemoth. According to pirate legend, this slimy green scallywag can swim as fast as lightning. It sneaks through the water with horrible mangled horns and enormous gaping jaws that can swallow a ship whole.
I don't see any ocean creatures like that in the creature collection.
You don't see the bellowing behemoth, mateys. You hear it. Avast! The bellowing behemoth!
Where? I don't see anything.
I tell you, it was there.
I'm sure you saw something, Quasi. And we all heard something. After we finish our kelp mission, we'll investigate what creature made that noise.
Did you hear that, mateys? It sounded even closer. Oh, they missed it. But I can still record it for them on my octowatch. Ha! Got it! That sounded a lot closer. The bellowing behemoth! I need to hurry. Better take a booster pack.
Colour and growth look good.
And the water temperature looks the same as last year. That means the kelp is healthy, right?
Aye, but it looks like something's been eating this kelp.
Was it sea urchins?
Sea urchins do eat kelp plants, but normally from the bottom. This forest has chunks missing at the top.
What do you think's been eating it?
Look out, mateys! The bellowing behemoth was coming right for you.
I don't see anything.
Must have headed back to the surface.
Could that have been what's been eating the kelp?
You may be onto something. Look at these marks. Something must have just taken a bite out of it.
Better make sure it doesn't take a bite out of us. You stay here where it's safe and finish your mission, mateys. The behemoth could be hiding anywhere in that kelp. I need to lure it out. And if there's one thing a bellowing behemoth can't resist, it's the call of another bellowing behemoth. And I have that call right here on me octowatch. Now to hide and sneak up on the beastie when it answers the call. Ha! Caught you! You're not the bellowing behemoth. You're a moose. But wait, come back! Didn't mean to startle you, matey. My name's Quasi. I'm an octonaut.
I'm Marty. Why were you following me?
I thought you were a sea monster, but actually you're a land monster. I mean, a land creature. What are you doing way out here in the water?
Oh, you know, just diving for some kelp to eat.
Shiver me whiskers. You mean moose can dive underwater?
Oh, yeah. It's totally the best way to find kelp. But I got some tangled in my antlers.
So, how does a big moose like you float like that?
Oh, my fur traps air and helps me stay above the water.
Well, I'll be a sea monkey's uncle. You float just like a life jacket. So, what about the bellowing?
That's just the way we moose call to each other. I was telling my mate Angela that I'll be back on the mainland soon. I thought I heard someone else bellowing before, but it definitely wasn't Angela.
Oh, that was me! Or rather, it was you! I recorded your bellow on my Octowatch. The Octowatch! I've got to go back down and grab it.
Quasi, something's coming right at us, and it's not another moose.
And it's definitely not a bellowing behemoth. Those are orcas.
Yeah, orcas sometimes eat moose.
What about salmon for breakfast, eh?
Oh, boring. Ooh, what about moose?
The mainland's too far away. We'll have to swim for that island.
You won't be able to outswim those orcas. Mind if I give you a boost?
Not at all.
Made it.
Oh, no fair. That moose is way too fast. I guess we'll have to find some salmon again.
All done. Looks like a healthy kelp forest, except for the part that's been eaten.
Maybe Quasi found the creature who was eating the kelp.
Shellington to Quasi. Coming, Quasi.
He's not answering. We'll have to track the signal on his Octowatch.
It looks like Quasi's on the other side of the kelp forest.
Come on. There's Quasi's Octowatch, but where's Quasi?
Strange. Now that I hear it more clearly, that bellow sounds kind of like a moose.
What would a moose be doing way out here? And under the water?
Moose are very good swimmers, and underwater plants are a big part of their diet.
Then that must be what was eating the kelp.
You're right, Tracker, but that doesn't explain why Quasi would leave his Octowatch.
Is it safe? Are the orcas gone? I saw a pair of them chasing a couple of furry things.
Furry things? Like Quasi and a moose.
If Quasi doesn't have his Octowatch, we'll need help finding them.
Then we'd better sound the Octo Alert.
Octo Agent Tracker, report please.
Captain, Quasi's in trouble. He took off to follow a kelp-eating sea monster, but it turned out to be a moose. And now we found his Octowatch. So...
Wait, did you say a moose?
Aye, a swimming moose. We think they're being hunted by two orcas, but we don't know where they are because Quasi left his Octowatch behind.
Perhaps they swam to shore to avoid the orcas.
Based on the Octowatch's location, the only place they could have made it to by now is Kodiak Island.
In that case, Dashi, take the Octoray and conduct a full search of Kodiak Island. Shellington and Tracker, search the surrounding water in the Gup A. Octonauts, to the Alaskan coast.
You think it's safe to swim back to the mainland now?
I'm not sure it's safe to stay here on the island, matey.
You smell like a tasty meal. You're not my usual berry breakfast, but I am awfully hungry.
Run for the water!
Come back!
Ooh, here comes some knot salmon.
Shiver me whiskers! It's not safe on land or in the sea.
Stay back!
Nice work, Marty. Now what do we do about the orcas?
Ooh, another moose.
Yay! More not salmon. This one's in the water.
Huh? That sounds like you, matey.
But I'm right here!
Hey, you're not a moose.
No, just a couple of octonauts.
And we've got fish biscuits for you.
Thanks.
Maybe we can swim to the mainland now that the orcas are gone.
Maybe not.
Fun show, but I'm still hungry.
Huh? What is that?
You two need a lift.
Marty, run to that platform.
You mean into its mouth?
Whatever that thing is, it's not taking my breakfast!
Trust me, Marty!
Okay.
Come back! Oh well, back to berries.
Thanks for the rescue, Octonauts. But what about that other moose we heard out there?
Oh, that was just a recording of you that Quasi made.
Thanks, matey. That wasn't my watch.
Oh, it's Angela.
Marty! I was so worried about you.
I'm all right, Angela. Thanks to my new pals, the Octonauts.
Well, we may not have found a bellowing behemoth, but we did meet some impressive new moose mateys.